Evolutionary leadership is the linchpin of any real material change in organizations. To put it simply, there is no evolution without evolutionary leaders. Of course, there may be various tactical and strategic improvements, but no change in the culture or DNA of the organization. In Part 1 of the audiobook, we introduced evolutionary leadership as a new paradigm for understanding ourselves and approaching change in organizations. In this chapter, we dive into the key elements that entail what it takes to be an evolutionary leader. Equally as important, we highlight the traps of more traditional forms of leadership. It's all too easy to dismiss revolutionary ideas with excuses such as being impractical or new age. The challenge is to let it all in and be open to the possibility that effective leadership and real change stem from a different place than we may have considered. We recommend listening again to Chapter 3, Leading, the Evolution of Leadership, after you have completed this chapter. At the end of the day, people won't remember what you said or did, they will remember how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. Pattern 13.1, From Managing People to Valuing People. Key points. The concept of managing easily falls into anti-patterns such as oppression, fear, domination, and disengagement. It's hard for people to feel cared for and motivated in the face of business-as-usual activities. When you treat people well, they will perform better. Create an environment where people are consistently valued as human beings. The best leaders and organizations seek to help people find their own passion in work. And employee self-interest is the highest form of corporate alignment. Managing. Organizational systems need a form of governance that allows them to function well. The creation of managers who manage people and the organization is one approach for producing effective governance. Let's consider what management is really about. Management is the administration of an organization. Management includes the activities of setting the strategy of an organization and coordinating the efforts of its employees or volunteers to accomplish its objectives through the application of available resources such as financial, natural, technological, and human resources. As an approach to governance, management is severely challenged as it easily falls into the anti-patterns outlined in this audiobook, such as oppression, fear, control, domination, and disengagement. People are viewed as resources to be manipulated. We have decades of evidence that management as an approach is sufficient for basic levels of functioning. However, something beyond it is required for sustainability and high performance. It's time to retire traditional management as a primary approach to understanding and governing organizations. The key challenge of the whole concept is that it is tied to the direct use and ongoing application of authority. The focus on leadership as the primary organizing concept for an organization supports more rapid evolution. As a reminder, we are at no point suggesting dropping the hierarchy as is thoroughly explored in From Eliminating Hierarchy to Increasing Freedom. Instead, we are speaking of co-evolving both managers and workers in tandem, so the damaging effects of hierarchy and the primacy of the concept of management are migrated gracefully out of the system. Valuing people. Leadership is a much more effective governance principle than management. Our perspective is that what others might call great management are actually examples of effective leadership. In this audiobook, the patterns outline how to iteratively and incrementally move from the paradigm of management to that of leadership. The focus of this pattern is the shift from seeing people as resources to fully valuing people.